insane. When you get to late game though with Jax and Kanch to protect the Aphelios and then the Nazir as well, Gen.G will have a lot of power themselves.
On can look for that handshake. Delight standing in front. There's the ignite. Pays cleanses with a flash follow from Shun means that pays the ultimate price. Bailout on won't get him out of dodge this time. 1-for-1 trade in the bottom lane.
You can see that BLG's game plan is so committed to playing around bot.
On's gonna get rude. He doesn't have flash, remember. Flash forward by Peanut and On pays the price. The right position at the right time, and the Nut Gods looking for something as they go forward. Bin has to flash away, Doran has a flash, follow Counter-Strike coming out, and Bin is locked up and sent packing through. TP in, Shun can look for this, counter TP burnt by Yagao, Shun on the front line, Bin's going to dash across the wall, the Rift out down to 1,000. Hostile takeover though is going to do so much work, Pays already berserk as the light is forced away, and now Doran's in the midst of BLG, and Bin is looking to send him packing into the recycling he goes. Come back next time as Bin chases the rest of Gen.G away. Gen.G picked this fight and they do not want it anymore. Chovy.
The engage goes wide. Gen.G now don't have an easy way to start the fight. Doran.
Gonna get brought back, pops the stopwatch. Handshake coming out, Moonlight Vigil does hit the Infernum. There's the hostile takeover. Cataclysm onto the backline though, and Doran's been locked up. The Shockwave finds him. The Devour comes out as Chovy starts to retreat, but already it's 2 kills to BLG. And Gen.G are found wanting. Spawns, Elk starts it. Bin keeps Doran and Peanut at bay. No flash for Peanut, remember, just burnt it. But he can get into this fight. The Shockwave finds Chovy. Delight and Pays now beginning to step it up. Devour available for Delight. Pays dodges the Berserk for the hostile takeover. Already finds one. And Bin is done with this game. The Elder secure. Pays tries to dash away, but Bin puts him in his place as BLG. Well, in the top lane specifically, had struggled into Bin after a few good early forays, and BLG never let go of the reins. Gen.G respawning, but the Elder still stands on BLG, and they can look for the fight. The Magnustorm finds 2, but Pays pulled back, and he's just deleted by the laser. Peanut follows suit, and BLG playing with Gen.G as they clean it up to go 1-0 up in this quarterfinal.
Shun's only death to the Nexus at the very end.
Like, BLG played around what this comp had to do really well.
My only addition to that is...
often though, when we get onto the Rift Medic, theory doesn't always pan out into practice. What we do know is that Shun's Jarvan is something that Gen.G need to be afraid of in the early game.
Elk and On both have their flashes. Elk already invested a Ghost flash forward, twisted advance, knocked back onto On. And Gen.G played to this tune in game 1. The bailout coming out, and On will be brought back. And now Delight is next on the menu, and Elk can turn it around. Double buff for him. It's going to be 2, but a great flash from Delight. Got escape of the 15-1 record that BLG maintained through the regular season. Shun here smites away. On is looking for a little bit more. They can harass.
No flash.
Pays
Peanut
has flash though. They look for Peanut. The handshake's going to pull him back at Peanut. Even in the cozy campfire, will find nothing but death and despair. Pays now chased away, has the flash to get across the wall. They try and turn onto Shun, but Pays has to burn his flash as Chovy goes in, but Shun!
They looked very convincing for the large part outside of losing game 2. Doran now going for a bit of a trade. Nice trading against Bin.
It's on his way with the Nature's Grasp as well, but you can see Shun ready to react. Bin rooted up. Shun is on his way. The equalizer down, and Doran's burning. Bin trying to turn it around, and Doran will fall first, and Peanut's buried next to his brother.
And right now, I feel like their Mega
Doran.
Ring is...
What? What on earth?
I have a bit of a personal stake as in they go.
They do find the engage onto Shun. He has the flash, goes in with the Cataclysm, and now there's the TP. Hostile takeover from On as well. Is going to catch 2. The equalizer down, and Chovy is burning in the river. Lava underneath this speed as Doran probably regretting that lack of flash now as Yagao catches him with the Shockwave. The EQ combo from Shun sends him to an early grave. Chovy dodges away from the Shockwave as Peanut's in the back of the pit. Doran trying to get onto Elk, but Elk yet untouched. And Doran, the warm hugs are not enough to keep him alive as Elk flashes forward. Pays is about to meet his maker as Elk sends him into the dirt. Oh, just about keeps Pays alive, but now Bin and Shun are looking for more. They've taken Doran, Bin will fall. Yagao TP's in, no shockwave on him for about 20 seconds, but the EQ flash onto Chovy, he dashes in, but Elk has the escape tool. Feathers fly, and Gen.G die in their own base. The Baron buff remains for 20 seconds more. Pays has flash, no ult, no dash away as he now flashes to escape.
BLG were underdogs at MSI, they're underdogs here again at Worlds, but despite that they stand strong and they're looking to go to match point against Gen.G.
It has been destruction, demolition, The most one-sided series we have seen in a while here at Worlds. Peanut has to flash away. The Cataclysm in will end Chobi's day, and now Doran and the rest of Gen G can only stand and watch on the fountain, but even there, they are not safe from the unending assault of BLG.
Whoa.
3-0
Okay,
MSI
alright. Control
and
yourself over here.
3-0 at Worlds.
3, and we have our drafts. Gentlemen, what do we think?
Chovy hard 1v9, or it's BLG 3-0, right? BLG gets the Renection for Bin, which he's incredible on.
They're doing very well in terms of farm. Bot lane as well. Pays doing a very good job. Flash.
Delight here for the flat. No! Oh, the anti-synergy, it's all over the place! Extenuate those circumstances as the Nature's Grasp comes out. Smite secured by Peanut as they look for the engage world ender. Chovy with a great base seal locks up 2. Yagao trying to join the fray. Bin low, but he's able to dash away. Doran going forward. First blood to Gen G, and signs of life for Gen G, and signs of life here in Busan.
And Yagao doesn't have flash because of the earlier play. We'll see if Peanut can extend, but he dies!
Shockwave, Peanut goes timber, ace in the hole onto light. The Glacial Fish are going wide, but flash ignite into the Piltover Peacemaker is enough.
Delight now.
Depth charge onto Elk, he still has flash, he still has heal, but where's he gonna dash to? As the Gen G bot lane comes to life as well. Gen G 2-2 now.
A much needed play there for Gen G. Delight finds his opportunity.
Chovy going in with the Soul Unbound, pull back with the Shockwave, but he can dash away. The Fate Seal blocked though with the Cataclysm. He now has no ultimate. Peanut has his. The Nature's Grasp possibility is there's the Glacial Fisher. Nature's Grasp used, but they all line up. Good hook onto the back line as the TP is now invested from either side. Chovy trying to come in from the top side of the fight, but Doran's already dead. And now Pays them to cleanse away. The ace in the hole finds its prey, but only 100 HP left now. The Dragon started, would be the second for Gen G, down to 5,000. Bin with the Dominus, slowed, stopped by Doran, who acts as a bodyguard. Now the hook onto Bin. Knocked up with a depth charge as well as Bin tries to heal himself up. Chovy getting onto the back line with the Shockwave. Pulls him out. Shut out! Chovy down! But here is Pays to find another. The Dragon going over, flash away from Elk. Twisted advance, they dive as well. On the front line, trying to get in the way as Shun forces Pays away. Shun will take down Pays, and Elk still standing like he's ever been for BLG. Elk still survives, but Doran finally comes to life. A triple for the Aatrox as Gen G even out the fight. Looking for vision in the pit, puts a control ward in. Doran going forward with the World Ender. And on the back of the wings of the World Ender, Gen G look to make their final stand. BLG's fate sealed by the combination of the Aatrox and the Yone. And Busan roars into life.
It is the flank that they've been looking for. It feels like the entire series.
So consistently able to find.
Here we go.
Wins is on. Steps forward. Infernal Chains will drag him back. Bin acting as a front line. Chovy looking for the flank position. Shun tries to dive onto him. The Mortal Steel gets the knock-up. Doran going forward as Bin with the Dominus is locked up. Stopwatch, is it enough to buy him enough time to get out? It is for now, but Pays dives forward and Bin dies, and Gen G
Flips him, gets the knock-up, and it's enough as Chovy.
He's going to kill him.
Falling low. Has the shield, but it's just enough to keep him alive. BLG were pushing forward to try and fight for the Elder, but Gen G are looking for the Nexus. Shun already called out as they look for more. He's trying to get away, but there's one, there's two, there's more for Gen G. Pays diving forward, the killer instinct living up to its name as Shun tries to get away and will escape to live another day, but the Nexus the target in the eyes of Gen G as they are looking to fight back in this series. A reverse sweep is what it will take, and Gen G have taken the first step.
A crazy game.
As the follow-up, right? He knew that Yagao was going to pull back the ball. He's going to go for this panic ultimate, throw out all of his damage before he went down, and Chovy just paused.
They get Doran through the laning phase, and I also think that it's important that they find some advantages in the bot lane 2v2. Ashtarm can be super obnoxious to play against.
Shun can go in now. EQ flash away from Pays. The flash doesn't follow, but Pays is dead. Can just push forward himself. Elk trying to open up with the Rangers. Focus, the engage onto Elk. It still has flash heal, but it doesn't have time to get out. Delight gets the kill. Not what you would have wanted for Gen G. Meanwhile, Bin trading with Doran in the top lane, and I know who's winning this one. Cassante doing Cassante things as the double flash has been used, but there's no dodge for the Q3 unless Doran puts on his dancing shoes. flank as well. No flash on Pays, none on Delight either, or even Peanut. Pays pops the cleanse, but he's being locked up, and he'll be shut out of the battle. Shun takes the kill. Delight next on the menu. He's ready for a tongue lashing. Yagao flashes, but can't get in range. At this point, you
We're
have
about to find out,
only a
Medic.
Divine Sundra. The Equalizer down onto Bin, doesn't take too much damage. The Riptail charges in, the Magnet Storm there, as well as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow hits underneath the tower. Bin dashing away, surviving Fate's Call used as well, but Peanut now pulled out with the Fate's Call. Abyssal Voyage forward by On Chovy. Walking away, wounded, On with the flash forward. And Shun coming in from the side. Chovy cataclysmed and brought to his knees, and BLG strike as a clone of Elk. And Chovy will realize as the arrow hits, he might be just caught out. He tries to flash, but he can't get away in time. Knocked back with the Intofos. Peanut stepping forward here as the engage comes in from BLG, and Peanut's locked up. Yagao pops Blossoms as Genji starts to go pop. The Equalizer coming down, and Shun now on the wrong side of the rip, but he can just EQ back to join his team. Pays rooted with the Tango Bars as Chovy looks for the backline, but the Devour saved for this eventuality. He has to dash away. Do you go in with the Magnet Storm? You do. Delight tries to dive in. Doran trying to burn BLG alive as On is taken out, but the re-engage from BLG.
The wave clear. Oh!
Magnet Storm flash engage. The Equalizer down as well as the TP. Genji have pulled the trigger, and they're looking to burst out Elk. Chovy dashing around, and Elk will fall. It's hunting season for Genji, and they found what could be the biggest kill of them all. They found a way back into Game 4.
I thought that it wouldn't be enough, but Genji just shut me right up. A beautiful engage in mid lane. Catches BLG completely off guard. And just like that, as you said, Medic, Genji have found a lifeline.
Might be able to get the kill on Bin here as well, and he's going to be disjointed. Uses the mobility.
Oh god, Cassante takes.
Yeah, Bin just doing Bin things here on the Cassante, and Tofos come out.
Shields!
The short slings off plate is not enough. Elk has flash heal. He tries to get across the wall and gets into the Razorbeak pit, but On is deleted. Chovy looking for more. He's going to dive forward into 4 members. He has a stopwatch, but does he have enough time? The Pop Blossom comes out. Chovy survives as he gets off towards the top side, and there is Yagao. And Busan roars into life once again.
Let's see
Look at
if he
Shun.
can find another. Shun looking for a fight.
Look where
Oh,
Peanut and
Delight!
Chovy are as Delight goes in. On trying to keep Elk alive. The Pop Blossom comes out just in time from Yagao. But Yagao is gone. And BLG might be too. Elk trying to do everything he can. But Elk has been mounted on a wall. Delight survives. BLG die. And Gen G do it all. They have fought back from the absolute brink in Game 2.
Mad at earlier.
Oh, here we
Comes
go.
in. The Devour immediately. Delight tanky enough, but Chovy is being dealt with by BLG right now. The Pop Blossom doesn't find it. Pays flashes the wall and immediately engages. Chovy's on a rampage now, and Genji are just grinding up BLG. A double for Chovy. They wipe them away. The TP towards mid. Genji are done with this game.
He's 17 and he's flashing over a wall with his back against the wall. Page still fine to play. Bindo.
You know, relentless force. And even more aggression from Genji. Delight in Pays after being put behind in the early game are putting on a clinic here at 35 minutes. It's Game 5, a reverse sweep on the cards for Genji. And Busan and all Korea are behind them.
Essentially out of the fight, right? Because Elk cannot play the game unless On is there to essentially devour.
To me, the big difference maker is that Rumble. And I think it's going to be so important for Gen G that Doran doesn't have to win the lane. But if Bin gets fed, I think this game becomes...
Doran underneath the tower. EQ flashes over. Doran able to flash away. Knight will tick him down and he will fall first blood.
Of what's going on the map.
Pull back onto Bin. There's the Equalizer. Stun coming out. Magnet Storm used as well. Peanut can come in with the cease and desist, but Bin do now. Double TP invested. Bin still no flash. Does have the Equalizer. Chovy dancing around. Cease and desist available to Peanut. Doesn't use it because Bin is already done for. Chovy takes the kill. Meanwhile, the Magnet Storm onto Elk. He tries to flash away. Pays stepping forward. Has the killer instinct. On is pushing in the side lane. No TP for him to join the fight. Yagao with the shockwave, but Pays takes him out. The killer instinct finds its mark. Doran locked up with the last embrace, but I don't think the control ward in the Baron pit allows Genji vision of it. Elk still trying to do what he can. The Equalizer down, Pays on as well. Oh, the Storm hits on 3. Chovy dives onto the backline, but misses. The Shuriken as Delight will fall first. Pays doing everything he can as Peanut has to dash away. The Senna will hit him from long range. Now Doran forced away. It's a 2-for-1 so far in favor of BLG. Dorvan just able to scrape his way away. The Dragon
fast,
up.
Shun.
Dorvan able to dash away. Shun going in with Cataclysm, but now Delight can really open up. Magnus Storm not quite off cooldown. Dorvan has a stopwatch, but all he can buy is the second equalizer now out. Dorvan falls. Chovy looking to hit him. He dashes back in, but the Abyssal Voyage brings him forward. And Chovy is shut out of the fight. BLG find 2.
Doesn't get 2.
Now TPing in as well. Chovy gets in, has to dash away, but Shun's still able to land. The knock of the Shockwave was waiting, couldn't quite find his mark, but the flames are spitting from Bin, and Chovy cataclysmed into an early grave, and now Gen G on the back foot. BLG, 5 members strong, will take the inhib. Will they look for more?
I mean, why wouldn't they? They have the Nexus in their eyes. BLG are looking to end it here.
Hayes, Dorvan, Delight, and Peanut. 4 members strong for Gen G trying to defend, but BLG, as 5 push in, the first Nexus tower down. Delight can still engage. The Shockwave finds 2, but the Magnus Storm from Delight onto the backline immediately locks up BLG for a second. The Gnar back from Dorvan as well. It's all on Hayes. He's trying to do everything he can. The cease and desist under the tower will shut out Bin. Hayes dancing and weaving his way around the fight. No minions left.
Delight needs to be careful.
Awesome Grace going to hit him. He's going to try and jump away, but the chase is on. The equalizer coming out as well. Delight can look for the re-engage. Dorvan goes in with the Mega Gnar. Hayes now dives onto the back line. Delight already down, but they killed off Belk as well. Shun tries to get in with the Cataclysm, and he'll get the shot down onto Hayes. And now it's all on Chovy. He's dashing. He's dancing around the fight. The perfect execution for BLG may be too much. Chovy buys a second, but he just can't buy the win. BLG force Gen G out of their own jungles. Defied expectations as the TP comes in behind. Chovy looking for something. Delight already caught out by Bin. He's going to have to dash away. On going in with the Abyssal Voyage. Chovy looking for that flank position, but the equalizer coming down. And once again doesn't quite get him into the wall. Elk gobbled up as On is going to spit him out, and the tower's already gone down. Dawning Shadow out as Peanut falls. Everyone on Yagao still has the Shockwave to send a shock through the crowd here in Busan. Pays low again, rooted up. The Shockwave just short. The stopwatch from Pays buys a second, but Shun still has the GA. Chovy trying to clear out the minions as the Gnar back from Dorvan once again. GA. But On just tanks for days. GA coming out from Shun, and now it's all on Chovy. It's all on Pays. And we were told Busan was the church of Chovy, but what's a god to 5 non-believers? BLG will face Weibo in semis.
In the semi-finals.
It has not been clean, it has not been easy, but BLG have consistently found a way
into the semi-finals as well.
I mean, that will be the first time in world history if we get 4 teams from the same region in the semi-finals. Yeah. And LPL would clearly cement themselves as the strongest region.